This is AC Starler 29, and welcome to my channel. And I just finished Nicolas Cage movie, one of my last movies for 2021. That I'm gonna be watching technically right now, as this is the end of the movie. And the movie is Prisoners of the GhostLand. Um, Not an actual bad movie, actually, to tell you the truth. It is a pretty decent Nicolas Cage movie. It's a little weird for for his style. Of course, Nicolas Cage, we all know that he's weird anyways. If you've seen Ghost Rider and Ghost Rider 2, Face Off, um, um, Mandy, um, The Color of Space, Con Air, any of those movies, especially Ghost Rider. Even Willy's Wonderland, but Willy's Wonderland is on my top. You know, he doesn't speak, he doesn't say anything. This movie, he does say some stuff. We're getting half he doesn't, but this movie is just like an old ancient. It's like I would say old and ancient. I would say old Japanese films where like how they have like some of the samurais and stuff. Not they have they speak Japanese and the dub's not there. Well, the dub is there, but it's kind of like it's kind of like an homage to that, where the dubbing, where it's pretending to have a dub, but they actually have the dub. But you get my point. Um, it has that element of it where it's like an old Japanese cartoon. I mean, old Japanese um, samurai martial arts movie where like I said about the dubbing, but the dubbing is there. It also reminds me of an anime. A lot of things in here remind me of an anime, and how weird it is, and how some animes have that samurai western story to tell, and it does have that story. Has that it does have that telling to it. It does have that telling to it because there's a guy named the governor in here. The governor is a cowboy. And he has all his men dress up like cowboys and have uh, six shooter pistols um, on hand. And he also has some samurais on there. So the town is a mix of the town before they go into the ghost lands is a mixture of like ancient Japan mixed with Western culture of like the Wild Wild West, and then when you go into Ghostland, it's just like a desert with a big clock tower thing and different other things like that, and then one character, and then like one character named Ratman owns this junkyard when they get to that point, and basically Nicolas Cage is like a robber, and he goes robs the banks, rob a bank in that town. It looks like more like a Japanese Western town with a partner of his, and then he ends up being thrown in prison for basically a sin that he did not commit. Basically, what I mean by a sin, his partner shot everyone in there, but he including a little kid, and he told him you're gonna shoot little kids now and stuff like that. But he also has that weight on him, because he thought those people didn't like him, but those people did like him, um, and he had to suffer through prison. But when he went to the ghost lands, he really realized what his destiny, his prophecy was to save the people, the ghost and the ghost land. or the people in the ghost land. Now they can be free and do what they want. But before they could do that, he had a mind. He had a memory of like, okay, um, he had a memory of what was happening in the past, because his mission was from the governor to get his granddaughter Bernice out of that ghost land, and then once he got to that point, he was supposed to deliver her safely, where he would take off his suit that it has bombs connected to his neck, his arms, and his testicles, and it's kind of like a Suicide Squad thing where instead of instead of in the chip in your brain like the first two Suicide Squads movies, it's neck, arm, and testicles. So he finds Bernice. He fails to have her say her name, and one of his testicles get blown off, and then um, Bernice finally says her name into the microphone, also into his wrist on the suit, and then they get in a fight with some ghosts, and then the ghosts also made him blow up his arm, part of his arm. Well, his arm's still usable, but like they blew up his arm really severely, and it's because it's activated by like noise and all that stuff, I guess. And then he gets stuck in the ghost land for a while. Then he eventually makes a plan with Bernice and some other people there to take over that other town, kill the governor. Bernice kills the governor because she knows she's not really his granddaughter. And then Nicolas Cage has a big samurai fight with one of his men that was a samurai, and it's just an epic, weird samurai midwestern anime kind of style movie, but it's not an anime, but it has that element to it. I highly recommend checking it out. This was one of my last movies of 2021, and I'm about to give you guys the best, the worst, and okay movies of 2021. And I'll say this movie lies on the weird and okay, but yeah. So if you like this video, put a like, subscribe, hit the notification bell, like a comment, or you don't have to do any of those things if you don't want to, but mainly like it and have a comment that helps out, and maybe subscribe, that also helps out. But so I'm out. I'm out of here. Peace out. Hope you guys enjoy the next video I'm about to make, because that's probably gonna be the last video for a while, until maybe if I feel like doing a Halloween Kills extended edition video.